Hey YouTube, it's Rish Sheehan. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment on my videos. And please don't forget to click the notification bell. Forgive me for glistening. I have on several lights and a wig, and I have on quite a lot in this summer. I am gonna sweat. Why it bothers me, I don't know. I think because perfection is always my goal for any video that I put out. But interestingly enough, perfection starts with the letter P, which is the second tier, the second S.P.I.R.E.D that we're going to talk about. Remember our S.P.I.R.E.D series, S.P.I.R.E.D, 6 points of our crown, the crown, our crowning achievement, how we see ourselves, the lessons or messages that we project out into the world. We are defining our crown. So our second point is P. The 3 words, I chose 3 words this time. Last time I just chose one, which was stand. The second P, the second letter in our crown, P, I chose 3 words: persistent, proactive, pizzazz. Let me just start with pizzazz. The meaning of pizzazz is an attractive combination of vitality and glamour. That is how I want people to see me. That's how I want to see myself. In order for me to project that, I have to work at it. I'm a woman of size. And as a woman of size, to me, this is just my psyche when it comes to my size. I have to be impeccable at all times. I have to look good from head to toe. When I walk out the door, if I'm just taking out the garbage, I got on lipstick and a hat that says VIP, and it's sparkly. It's pizzazzy. Anything and everything I do, for me, has to be an attractive combination of vitality and glamour. You have to feel my positive energy and see my voluptuous beauty. So let me say that again. You have to feel my positive energy and you have to see my voluptuous beauty. You have to see my pizzazz. Proactive. Definition of proactive: creating or controlling a situation by causing something to happen. My career has been one of proactiveness. I have several different skill sets. I know several different genres in IT and information technologies, from hardware to software. I do that on purpose because I cannot trust that I will have enough for retirement under the circumstances of what I've seen in our government. And it's not just this particular government. Ever since I was old enough to vote, what I've always heard coming from the government is Social Security. We pay into Social Security, but the government, the politicians continue to mess with Social Security, even though we pay into it. And this time, this particular administration is talking about cutting it again. It's not their money but it's our money, but they keep playing with it. They keep trying to go after it. It's not their money, it's ours. So ever since I was old enough to vote, I've understood that I need to protect myself. I need to have enough skill set that no matter what happens to me, I will always be able to take care of myself. I cannot trust for my government to take care of me, and I can't trust for another human being to take care of me. I cannot do that. I've just seen too much in my life to say you cannot put your trust in, and it says in the Bible, do not put your trust in man. People they talk a good game, but the action is always the key, and a lot of times it's missing. So to just to mitigate that situation, I just make sure that I'm proactive in making sure that Tara, Rish, Shin is what I go by, but that I'm taken care of. So, my last P is persistent. Persistent means continuing firmly. I'm not stopping. And there's nothing you're gonna say is gonna stop me. Once I make my mind up, I'm going for it, and I'm very persistent at it. The other person I've seen out in them YouTube streets that's very persistent, that persistently gets their coin, that makes their money, and persistently is growing their brand is T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison is very persistent in getting that coin. She's not stopping. No other person is going to stop her. I've seen, everybody knows the situation with T.S. Madison. Everybody understands what's happened. If anybody is not, but if for those who are not paying attention, no one has been able to slow her down. Not a person. There have been people that came at her, and they continue to. And I do get why. I get it. T.S. Madison is all three of these P's. She's definitely pizzazzy. She's proactive and persistent. She is exemplary in all three of these P's. She's not playing. She's not playing. She goes for it. And because of her hard work, I forget how many followers she has. I want to say she has way more than 350,000 and counting. They just did the Queen's Court down in the Dominican Republic, and there were some people. There are a lot of people down there. That people bought their tickets, flew down there, got their rooms. T.S. Madison had a whole series of videos, like at least 3 or 4, showing everybody having a good time. People, and you saw there were, when I said there was at least 50 people there. Now that's not a small feat to get 50 people from the United States to the Dominican Republic. They got their tickets. Dominican Republic is probably cheaper now under the circumstances with all the controversy going on with their questionable liquor in those in the rooms and the refrigerators. And there's probably some issues with that. But because of that, I would think it made it even cheaper for people to fly down there, get rooms or whatever. But it's still a feat to do that, to schedule that, to plan it out, all the logistics. And T.S. Madison did that. And they looked like they had a great time. And it wasn't just T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison brought down S.P.I.R.E.D and Funky Diva. So I'm looking at T.S. Madison going, see, that's what I'm talking about. If anybody, I look at a lot of positive YouTubers. To me, T.S. Madison is one. A lot of people come after her, and she does read them. But at the end of the day, she's very positive, in my opinion. They do the same thing to Funky Diva. But as I look at them, they have their crown is set. Their crown is set. It's set. I think after I finish my book, I want to connect with King Jive and have him make me a crown. And so that when I take the picture for the book, the cover, I want to be in a King Jive crown. Something, he was saying they're not cheap, but I still think that's what I want. A picture of me and my crown. A crowning achievement of finishing a book. Anyway, the 3 P's: persistent, proactive, pizzazz.